Orange and White Nation counting down to Tennessee's debut in the college football playoff Saturday night. The game will be a history maker of sorts, both on and off the field, when Tennessee lines up against Ohio State. Saturday will not only mark the first time the Vols will tee it up in the college football playoff, but it will also be one of the first playoff games to be broadcast in Spanish. 6 on Your Side reporter Dominic Webster sat down with Carlos Lopez, the Spanish voice of the Vols, and Dominic joins us now here in the studio with more on that story.
Bo, Carlos and his team of Fuad Revez and JP Vasquez have burst onto the broadcasting scene over the last year. They got their start with the UTSA game last season during Hispanic Heritage Month, and for Carlos, it started well before that game against the Roadrunners. It all started with videos like these. In his living room doing voiceovers. That online audience growing from TikTok to the airwaves. Carlos Lopez says his voice has now gone international, and with it, expanding Orange and White Nation.
We just got a message a couple of weeks ago from somebody that was living in the Dominican Republic that they had a watch party in Semena Bay, Dominican Republic. Not a touristic area, no nothing. In the back of a church, they had a watch party for the Vanderbilt game. 100+ Dominicans watching, stream the game and stream the Spanish broadcast.
For all three members of the Spanish broadcasting crew, Fuad Revez, Lopez, and JP Vasquez, bringing the college football playoffs to a Spanish-speaking audience is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
For Fuad and I and JP Vasquez to be a part of the first 12-team playoff, and we're one of two, that's just something that in the back of my mind, it's just that story that Fuad told at the beginning of the year. I remember watching the Dolphin games with my dad, turn the TV down, and listen to it in Spanish. Now we get to bring that to other families.
Tennessee is one of two teams in the 12-team field that's offering a Spanish broadcast. Lopez has been in contact with Ruben Pizarro from the University of Texas. Pizarro complimenting Lopez on how he's built his brand.
But one of the things that he's mentioned to me plenty of times, like, Carlos, you're not just a broadcaster, you are an entertainer. The way that you're on social media, the things that you do with, with the crowd, with the fan base, with multiple sports, it's something that, for me and my team, it just goes to show that Vamos Vols is the community.
As for Saturday's game, Lopez says there's one song he hopes to hear over and over again.
Lo único que se va a escuchar allá arriba en Ohio es Rocky Top siempre serás, hogar dulce hogar, oh bueno Rocky Top, woo! Rocky Top, Tennessee, Vamos Vols!
And if you're a Vol fan, hearing Rocky Top sung like that in Spanish, if that doesn't fire you up, I don't know what will. I know we here in the studio are right now. For those who aren't making the trek to Columbus and want to give Carlos and the crew a listen, you can hear them on AM 990 WNML.